Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this month's, to April's Stamp It Like It's Hot. On the first Saturday of every month, we get together and we bring you some ideas to dig those stamps out and use your stamps on a scrapbooking layout. This is the brainchild of the lovely Brianna from My Life on Paper, and she has given us a list of monthly prompts. And this month, the prompt is to emboss. Now, that was a little bit challenging for me because, quite frankly, I have not heat embossed in, I think it must be years. When I did do it, I did it mainly on cards, like sometimes for titles or the sentiment on a card. And, when I was doing a lot of my reorganizing last year and the year before, quite frankly, I purged the vast majority of my embossing powders. Basically, I kept four: gold, silver, copper, and white. Now, I'm just showing you the silver here because the brand that I had or have is the Ranger Superfine Detail Embossing Powder. I did not use silver on this page, you'll see in a moment, but I had transferred my white, gold, and copper into just sort of, little Tupperware type containers. And I kept a very small, just this small stamping cube of Versamark ink. And that's enough to do some embossing every once in a while. And you know what? It was fun. So thank you, Brianna, for always giving us these fun prompts that remind us of some of the fun stuff that we can do and we don't often think of doing. So I got this gorgeous stamp out from Stampin' Up. It's called Enduring Beauty. It's a large stamp. Used my Versamark and then the embossing powder in copper. And I just, in a way, I guess, sort of created a little bit of a background. I was inspired a bit by some of the specialty paper, whether it be vellum or cardstock, but some of the gorgeous specialty papers out there gave me the idea of doing this kind of thing. Now, you can see that I have a little bit of an open space here and here, so we'll see as we go along whether I want to add something there or not. But I used my whipped cream cardstock, got my set. Now, my embossing is not perfect. You can see here where it didn't take as well, and another one here, and here I sort of overlapped. The Versamark ink is a little bit difficult to see before you actually put the powder on it. So here I sort of overlapped a bit more than I wanted to, but that's fine. I still like the outcome. And then I just inked all the way around this paper to frame it all in a little bit. And I used this Pecan Pie from Stampin' Up, which is one of the newer inks, I think maybe last year. Yeah, last year. So one of the newer inks. And it sort of matches the coppery color beautifully. So my starting point, I have this fun photo that is going to go into Julia's album, and the larger area that I left here. And what I did, do this. You see, I'm just thinking here whether I want to put this a different way. No, I like it exactly the way I stamped it, and the photo is going to go in this area. And I have, I've got a dark brown cardstock. We'll see. I think it's a little bit too dark to directly matte the photo, but we'll see if I want to use it. And I have two pieces of paper here from, or three actually, from Mercy Tiara Kits. This piece of paper here is from the Gather kit that I've been using a little bit recently. You saw a layout, I think just, was it maybe Thursday? Using this kit. And these are two, this is Pink Fresh and Fancy Pants. I don't remember, honestly, which which kits these came from, and I don't believe they came in the same kit, but I've got these papers out as well. So this is a little bit of a mishmash of collections. And my idea here is to map the photo. Now Julia is beautifully in focus, and this is quite lovely. We have no idea who that is. I guess it's the waitress, and she's just making this fun, this silly little face. And I'm kind of thinking the title might be like I don't know. Is that what she's saying? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we'll have to see how we go along. But it just makes me chuckle, and I thought I would use the paler color here to do my first matte, and then bring in this lovely paper, which sort of goes beautifully with the copper, as a second photo matte. And then I'm wondering whether I might bring this in afterwards as well, or whether I would bring this in. I'm not liking that as much, but then maybe would I like this better as this kind of matte? That might be quite nice, but then I don't like it as much. So I'm not sure we're going to use this, actually, my friends. So let's put these. I'm going to map my photos with that. The only other bits that I have got out so far, because you know I always have those bowls on my desk, is I was actually looking in my 49 and Market drawer, and somehow this Rosie Studio puffy sticker sheet got in there, and I love the colors. So I'm thinking I might use this. I might just use Beautiful. I don't think I want Dreamer. Yeah, that's so Creative, not really for this one. Strong. Now, if I do use, I think it might just be the word Beautiful here. Would be a fun title, maybe. And I've got these chipboard as well. Now, this is all in gold, so I probably won't use this. But maybe this heart, and although it's in gold, I might do that. I'm not a fan of abbreviations, and I'm particularly not a fan of fave, but anyway, we'll see. The other thing I am wondering about, so this is what I was actually looking for in that 49 and Market drawer, were these Vintage Artistry Everywhere rub-ons, because I'm thinking I might want, you know, like Love This Place, might want to Never Leaving, might want to get a few of these rub-ons on here, the words. I don't think I would use, although these are travel related, I don't think I would use any of the maps. I find they might be a little bit too much, and I find this background very sort of elegant, so not sure that I would use any of these, but I might use some of those words, and then I might use some of this sort of like stitching type. That could be fun in certain areas. Not this one and not that, but I might use a few of these. But I think what I'm going to do, my friends, is go off and map the photo, and then we'll come back and we'll see where we go with this. So I'll see you just on the other side. Well, there you go, my friends. I pretty much finished this off camera. I'm pre-recording this on Thursday. We have a crazy, crazy snowstorm out there. How unacceptable, Mother Nature. It's April. It's supposed to be spring. And the lights kept flickering. And so I just sort of took some time, went over, and pretty much finished this. And I'm just going to maybe add a few finishing touches with you with these Love You Latte gorgeous sequins. So in the end, I got the photo down exactly as I said I would. I did just a little bit of the rub-ons just to add a little different texture. I wanted to keep this, it's not monochromatic, but it's fairly neutral. I put a couple of Nicole Jones 911 tabs here, my lovely flowers number 5 with the viewfinder here, a Hey Little Magpie flare piece tucked under there. And I feel, and that's where I decided that I felt like I needed a little something here, but I think it just needs to be some lovely sequins. I put a few butterflies, Nicole Jones 911 butterflies down here, and added this rub-on after the fact. And I think we are going, now you see, I'm looking here and I'm wondering whether I have a little bit of this left, and I might sort of tuck it there. Hang on, my friends. Yeah, you see I do. So I'm thinking, yeah, I had a little bit of that left. I think we might want to just tuck a bit of that there. Let's see. Yeah, I think I want just to get a little bit extra there. Okay, so that. And let's add this here. That didn't. There we go. Okay, yeah, you see, I do think I like that. Now I have just this tiny, tiny little bit left here. I'm not sure whether we'll use it or not, but just add that little bit there. I think it makes it a little bit more balanced, and we'll add a few sequins and a few sequins down here to sort of finish this off. This sort of doesn't have a specific title. In the end, I did not use those Rosie Studio stickers that I thought I might come and use. And I don't really think it needs one. So Never Leaving, Love This Place, just fun little items. And it's just a fun picture. That's all it is. So let's see. I think we'll pop. Let's get a couple of these up here. Maybe pop something there. Now I'll use the bigger end here because I seem to be, this end here seems to be running out. There we go. We'll put one there. Nice little orange one here. Down here. I definitely need to put a couple here like that. And like that. And then we'll bring this down here. And I think that will be kind of cute there. And maybe put a couple, let's see, do we want to put a couple here as well? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Then let's bring a few down here. There we go. I love you latte. They are such gorgeous. You know me. I love my coppers. And there we go. Putting that down there. So this is a lovely, lovely little sequin mix. It adds some sparkle, which goes along with the embossing powder. Put that down here. Then I think we'll put a couple up here. And then just, you see, so just a few sequins. And I think that makes all the difference, my friends. So there you go. I'm sorry I sort of got most of this done without you, but I hope I was still able to give you some inspiration, particularly for the embossing, because that was the whole point, of course, of this layout and the whole point of this series. Make sure you pop on down below. The playlist of everybody who is playing along this month is down below. And there are some channel links as well. And I will see you back here very, very soon, my friends. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.